We're coming down at the speed of sound. Coming down at the speed of sound. Floating high above the clouds. The wind begins to toss us around. The wind scream and the child's free. They lost their minds and can't even speak. We're coming down, gonna hit the ground. We're coming down at the speed of sound. We're crashing down back to earth. We're coming down and you know it hurts.
Welcome to Guitar Fever L.A. I'm Fabian Dead.
I'm your uncle, cousin, Fabian, Benny G.
Benny Guns, yeah. Drinking too much.
As you can see, it's a little bit late at night, and we still have the air conditioner on.
I'm your uncle, cousin, Benny Guns.
Union worker. They get their breaks on time, man. Yeah. Hey, when the clock strikes, they know their rights. Today we're gonna do a JOYO looper, the PXL8. Got the true bypass, and we're also gonna do the barefoot buttons. Barefoot buttons. They're buttons that you can play with your bare feet. I don't like people using bare feet. Guitar pedals. Don't do it. Don't do it on a video.
Yeah, put some shoes on.
Yeah,
please.
nobody wants to see your socks. Just socks. Nobody.
They put out some cool, ninja shoes. Kind of Bruce Lee, right? Really cool.
Yeah, man. They're buttons so you can use your big old toe on a pedal and not have it hurt. Those harsh ass buttons. You know those ones. You know the ones we're talking about? These, man. These butt heads. Ow! Put your toe on that in the middle of the night. Ow! It hurts. So we'll be reviewing that. Ow! It hurts. Still doing the Digitech XT JAMMAN. All these incredible features. Today on the show. We're also going to do our top 5. And also, there's a cricket in our shot now. Awesome. Cricket. We're also going to do the guitar roast. The Guitar Magazine Fireplace Roast, where we roast everything that we find ridiculous in guitar magazines. There's a lot of ridiculous things in there, man. Like, What do you want from me, man?
Rock and roll's not always serious. Just like this guy, look at it. What are they doing with that guitar?
This is Kiss. They bought that shirt and now they're a little bit richer. They're Kiss.
For you kids that don't know, look it up. KISS.
Today we're going to do a tribute to the late, great David Bowie, who's now dead, and now he's become Stardust again.
Maybe he became that planet that they just discovered.
Maybe. Or maybe burning in hell.
Ah, no. Ziggy!
Just kidding. I'm just saying.
Ziggy,
There's something about like not being an idol in some book, magazines, any guitar magazine out there. Don't put ridiculous things in magazines or I'm gonna roast them. Roast them like I will roast somebody.
That goes for advertisements as well as articles. And as always, we have the fabulous cats to help us out.
This isn't like tribute to David Bowie, the China girl. My little China girl, you shouldn't mess with me. I'll ruin everything you are. No? Get out of here. I'll give you YouTube vision. Oh, now she wants it. Yeah, groupies. Yeah. No.
Stay tuned for more, kids.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get lucky tonight on a Valentine's episode. Ah, Ziggy's dead now. Now he's Stardust again. Yeah. All right. This episode, we're gonna show you loopers. How to use a looper. You know how to use a looper? There's 2 kinds of loopers. And I'm talking about the other kind of looper because I think there's a 3rd kind of looper. But we got 2 loopers. Here we go. Kid wants a looper. All right, kids, stay tuned. This episode, we're gonna kill that cricket. I don't know if you heard him, but he's hiding out right now. He's dead. I mean, he's dead. We're gonna use something. We're probably gonna use like a strobe light. We're gonna drive them insane with strobes. Hopefully we won't blind ourselves in the process. You sit right here.
Surprise!
Take it easy, man. Hey, man, you gotta have positive vibes. You're like starting a bunch of negative. What are you doing? Are we recording? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
I thought we were under attack.
I thought we were in the trust tree. The circle.
Welcome to the top 5 emails from the viewers. That's you guys.
Every week we read the best 5 email questions and comments from you guys.
Best. I hope they're the best because I'm wasting our time at the fifth. This cat's nose is wet. It's leaving me all wet.
And these are the top 5 questions for the week. Question number 5. Number 5. I hate your guts too at IEatpoop.com asks, when did you guys get married and which one's the woman?
Hey, well, fortunately, gay marriage is legal. But unfortunately, marriage between cousins is still against the law. So we have to continue to struggle, people. And answer your question, so we have to continue to struggle, people. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride.
Bon Jovi. There's no way he's tougher than Kiss. Look at these guys. He's got red lipstick, high heels, platforms.
Yeah, man, and enough glitter to choke, you know. Someone who gets choked by glitter right still. Yeah, man, Kiss? Kiss my ass. Keep it simple, stupid.
Question number 4. Question number 4.
4.
Super Weak Poser at fakedoodoo.org says, you think you're so cool, Mr. Dead Dude Uncle, but you're no John Mayer. Die for reals.
Man, John Mayer is a national treasure. His soft rock comes for young children on long elevator rides. God bless John. I mean, John keeps the children and weak men and ugly girls happy. Where would we be without John Mayer? You know, keeping us comforted in all of our arts and crafts stores, blasting through the PA. He's the reason why America is still America. Why apple pie is apple pie. John, keep soft rocking us. You are the national treasure, like I said. Next question. And I can't be. I'm sorry that I can't be John Mayer. No one could be John Mayer. He's the mayor. Next question.
God bless you, John.
God bless you, John.
Question number 3. Question number 3. Crusty Grandma's Thighs at ointment.squirt wants to know, what's the best way to clean her dirty bits? She's tried lemon oil, but her nuts are still grimy from her next to her nuts.
And you had grimy nuts. How did you deal with it in the past?
Well, first of all, you don't want to use lemon oil on your nuts. It just gets very soggy and greasy. You don't want to do it. What you want to do is take off your strings, use a dry cloth to remove any dust, and then use DUNLOP's guitar polish / cleaner. A couple of sprays will do you right.
I use like Q-tips as I put in my mouth with some spit to clean the grime off. Saw it in the movie, people. If they were lying to me, it's supposedly safe and it works on old paintings, man. I think I saw it in Ghostbusters 2. One of the worst movies ever.
Whatever it takes, just make sure you guys keep your nuts clean.
Keep them clean, people.
Everybody has their own way to keep their nuts clean. Question number 2.
Number 2.
Soggy Bottom Britches at stinky.com wants to know, in episode 2, what happened to the JAMMAN pedal at the end?
Yeah, what did happen to that? It's a conspiracy. I think it was sabotage. We had an intern that was off camera and I think he was working for our competitors and I think it was sabotage. We're having an FBI investigation. Well, we wanted them to, but they wouldn't return our phone call and they said if we kept calling them, that they're going to investigate us. So it's a conspiracy as of now. Squeaky, you know anything about that?
As of now, unknown.
Unknown. Nobody knows what happened. I suspect somebody messed up.
Somebody messed up.
Let's move on.
But I'm not gonna say who.
Let's move on to question number 1.
Numero uno.
Ponscum69 at toejam.gmail asks, have you ever had sex with a guitar?
No. Oh yeah. No. Yes. I think so. My pants were off. Does that count? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want any names. She was a Class C Spanish guitar. Sexy little baby. That just happened. Wait a minute. It just happened during a string change. I mean, it got weird. She started calling me, like, where you at on Thanksgiving? She was like, I want you to spend time with me. I'm like, I'm with my family. And so we don't see each other anymore. Thanks for bringing it up, jerk.
On to the next segment.
To the next segment. Welcome to Guitar Magazine Fireplace Roast, where we roast guitar magazines by the fire. Join us.
And now we've reached the point of the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, where we do the Guitar Magazine Fireplace
Get
Roast.
the Van Halen. In this episode, the Van Halens. This episode, we got the Van Halens coming back on tour. Oh, we got Wolfgang Van Halen. Well, Wolfgang Van Halen. What the hell, man? What the fuck is going on with Wolfgang Van Halen? Well, now we know where all the fucking brown M&Ms went. Seriously, dude? This motherfucker is so fat, man.
Wow.
Keep this guy away from the craft service table, man. Look, man. There should be a law to let your son become diabetic, Eddie. What are you letting this happen for? Brown M&Ms. Wolfgang, put a lid on it. Join one of those. Doesn't your mom on one of those Weight Watchers things? Watch her weight and you watch your weight too, Wolfie. David Lee Roth. How can you be in a band with so many fat guys on bass? Is it really not a problem for you? Is that what it is? You get a fat bass player and you look so hot?
I guess it is just to make him look better.
Fat so. Oh no, she's a Wolfie fan. She's howling like a wolf. Sorry, Wolfie. More like wolf. David Lee Roth. You embarrass yourself. There's no one needs to embarrass you. But Wolfie, come on, man. You're not even a real Van Halen. You're one of these kids like Sean Lennon or what's that guy? Bob Dylan's kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Bob Dylan's kid.
Jacob.
Oh yeah, Jacob's Ladder Dylan. What do you think about this fatso band?
Well, if that was my son, I would definitely get him some kind of machine to work out on, especially if he's going out on tour, because you don't want him, getting tired halfway through the set, and then you have to have the people backstage playing the bass for him while he pretends to play the bass.
I think what's happening is that he's not sharing his drugs. He decided to be a fatty foodie. Let his son abuse his body, not with drugs, but with food. He let him become a foodie, fatty foodie. Look at this. Come on, Wolfie. It's no longer Wolfie. It's just like Wolf now. Wolf Van Halen. Fatty, because he's like how he wolfed down the fucking Van hamburgers. Fatty. This guy is what? I don't even think he's 30. He looks like he's gonna get diabetes, heart disease, stroke. I mean, he looks. If you ask me, Eddie, I would do a paternity test. Kind of looks a little more like Michael Anthony than he does Eddie Van Halen.
Interesting.
I never saw that until
You might have to see them on the Maury Polish show.
How come he sings like Anthony? Not like Eddie. Watch out. So this fat bastard's been eating all the brown M&Ms, man. And Wolfie Van Halen. Dude, stay out of the green room. Stay off the brown M&Ms. And dude, get your own design, dude. Stripes are your daddy's thing, dude. Don't wear your daddy's pajamas to bed.
Just circles, do bell shape, stars.
Who else is in this magazine? Who else is... we got, Wolfgang, put a lid on it. Put a lid on it. Put a lid on it. How do you pronounce this? Richie Kotzen. Richie Kotzen's got it going on. Sexy as cutie. He could sing. It was baby blue. I don't know, they're green or brown or whatever. But like in the small little picture right here is what Wiener Dog actually looks like now. And apparently his company's too embarrassed to actually put his real face up. They're like, hey man, we spent a lot of money on you. We don't want you looking like this pirate. He looks like his bearded ugly ass pirate with like his big old like nickel-sized nose holes. Hey Richie, man. Richie's no longer got it going on. He's ugly now, and this company's backpedaling with his ad. They wish Richie wishes he looked like this, the Wiener Dog. You know, it's a sad, sad time when like a company is embarrassed of the person they're endorsing. They won't look at this. Look at it yourself. This little picture right here is what he really looks like. But they want you to think he's like some hottie like John Mayer. Look, Richie, you'll never be the mayor. Hey man, they're trying to pass this guy off as some poor man's John Mayer. There's only one mayor in this town, huh, man?
There can only be one.
John.
The one. Sorry, Richie. Move on. Got it going on. Get going on and get gone.
Get going.
Yeah, get going, Richie. Wiener Dog. Wiener face. I'm gonna put a close-up of his ugly mug up there, man.
Wait, so this
He's got nostrils this big, man. It's like, surprised he hasn't like snorted Billy Sheen's hair, because it's so, Billy Sheen's hair is so like lofty and light. I'm surprised it hasn't been snorted into Richie's nostrils. Like he shakes his hair around him. What's this cat doing around me? This cat's like possessed. Let's make a baby right now. Put a baby. Oh hell no. We paid for a cat. This cat stays. The cat stays in the picture. Who else? Who else are we gonna roast this week? Oh, who could it be? I forgot her name. Seriously, who is it? Is it who else is in here? Gatita. This is one of the bands you like. What is this cat doing? Let's make a baby right now. Put a baby in me right now. Let's make a baby put a baby in me right now. But have you ever seen such a... This is like all we need is David Bowie making out with her on the beach, and this is like the reenactment of the China Girl video. Oh, little China girl, I couldn't escape this feeling with my little China girl. Oh, shut your mouth. Don't.
Keep it rolling.
Back and forth, forward to the back. It's gonna be right here. Oh, I'm gonna be really mad when I get to the next person. Oh, girls' school.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. More like mom school. More like girls' school. Your mom's here to pick you up. Or mom night school. What the hell is this? You know what? I'm sure when you're young and stupid, it seems like a great idea to name your band Girls' School. But when you've been hocking the same ass body for 30 years, you're no longer Girls' School. You're like old mama's fucking...
ARP school.
It's not even school, it's like, oh mama, what are those things
Senior citizen care centers.
brain fart. What are those things called? I don't know. Get that cat over here. Girls' school. Seriously? Girls' school. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh my god. Looks like a bunch of old men. It looks like a bunch of old trannies decided to pick up the instruments, right? I'm sorry, but girls' school? No. Fail.
School is out.
Yeah. Like granny night school over here, man. I'm all for women's lib and all that. I want a woman's president, but I don't want some 45-year-old gilf claiming to be girls' school. You know what I mean? This is not girls' school. This is,
They need to get themselves to detention pronto.
this is the old mama retirement home. That's where we're going, man. Girls' school. I'm sorry. Hey, what? Is this really a girl or is this Trent Reznor just trying to get some more money? Because, like, he's no longer hot. Trent, get back to business, man. Get out of this bed. Girls' school. I hate to say it, but you girls are ugly, man. Hey, I'm no beauty myself, but you're ugly too. On to the next segment. This is where the magic happens. This is where the ghost busting happens. This is where all the sound engineering happens. A lot of the artwork too. I don't know. This is also an art gallery. My own private art gallery. My own private works. I shall play. Well, welcome to Sugar Skull Studio. We're here doing a JOYO. We're going to do the looper, a review on the looper, how they work. We got two kinds of loopers. We got the looper that records little bitties and plays them back for you. And we also got the other kind of bitty, the kind that lets you switch a bunch of pedals in and turn them all off or all on at the same time. You can do whatever you want. We also have a cat. This cat. We didn't pay for this cat today. It came pro bono. And it's not getting paid. I don't care what it says. Today we're going to do the JOYO, the PXL8. PXL8. It's right here on the floor. So it's basically, it allows you to plug all your pedals in. And instead of turning one off and turning on another one, it lets you turn one off or on at the same time, or multiple pedals on or off at the same time. And it has 8 banks, which means you get 8 different sets that you can program. So we're going to start programming it, and I'm going to make some sounds with it, and we're going to see what it does, exactly what it does. No batteries. It runs on DC 9 volts. 300 mA, so you can't just get any little 9-volt adapter. It might not work right. And also, you want to use a dedicated power adapter just for the JOYO. You don't want to be sharing anything with that, because you're going to introduce noise into the signal, the main signal, the switcher. And so here we go. The JOYO has 8 inputs, sends and returns. L1 through L8. You get, here's where you switch your banks up and down. You have bank number 1, bank number 2, 3, up to 8. The first bank I have blank. I'm going to start on creating effects with them. There's 8 effects, but there's only 4 pedals. How they do that is you get the highs. The first 4 are high. L8 through L5 are the highs, and L4 through L1 are the lows. So if I wanted to start adding effects to this looper, I would do D, would be where I want to start. I would hit edit. We could start anywhere, but I want to start on D. And now that we're in edit mode, I can add any of the pedals, and here's the order they're in. It's the wah-wah is in 1. The SD1 overdrive is in number 2. The MXR Super Badass Distortion is in number 3. And the Boss Chorus CE2 from the 80s, the vintage one, is in number 4. That's the first 4. And they're the low 4s. Number 5 would be the Boss Digitech DD3. This is another vintage one. And these 2 pedals have to have old power supply. You can't use current ones. They're back from the 80s. And then number 6 is the Bayang Time Machine Baby Boom in bubblegum pink. That's a cool time machine. And then in number 7 we have the Time Core from Nux. I think that's right. And then in number 8 we have a multi-pedal, so we can get away with doing more than one thing, or mute at the end of the chain, or sometimes I use the tuner and then I mute But this is number 8. The Zoom GT.1 NU, whatever the hell that is. I'm going to be using my Charvel. They call it Hellfire, but I know it has a name. It's put on the screen. That's the clean tone with a little bit of reverb. The amp is the Peavey Vypyr from the VIP series. It'll be on the screen which one it is. And so let's begin this loop. So I want to start on number 1. So let me start from the beginning. If you want to start adding effects to a loop, we're in loop 1, so in bank 1. So I would go to edit, and when it's L means low, so it's the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to use the wah one, number 1. So this is the wah one. Let's test to make sure it's in there. Okay, that's it. And you can take it off. Turn it back on. We're going to leave it on. And while you're in edit mode, you can still add other effects. So right now we're going to add the super overdrive, which is in number 2. So it'll be number 2. You see that? Make sure that it's really there. Test it. Hey, that cat's messing with the light. Okay, you can take it off, and instead, maybe there's a wall. Okay, take it off, and I'm going to add the super badass by going to number, which is 3, which is B. Let's test, prove that it really is it. It really is a super badass sound. Let's turn off the wah-wah so you can hear without the wah-wah. Put the wah-wah back on. Okay, let's take off the wah-wah. And here's the super badass. You can take off the super badass, which is on number 3. 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna go with 4, which is the chorus pedal. So here we go. That's the chorus. So let's add a delay. Let's add this delay to it. And so he would be in the high bank because he's at the end. The chorus is at the end. He's at A. So we're going to go to bank, the first one. Because if you try to go with the bank, this is just for going up and down the bank. This doesn't affect the high and the low when you're in edit mode. You have to go to the first bank. And this is where you can change from high to low. So we want the high. And he's number 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's verify that it's really him. So it is. So let's do it. So I like that. So since I like this sound, I'm going to hit store, and now it's stored in the first button. If I hit edit, it would have reset everything back to start. You would have been stuck with nothing. You would have got. So now if we go to A, there's nothing. B, there's nothing. C, there's nothing. But in D now we have, hopefully, the sound we just created. Turn my volume on. Since I like that sound, I'm going to try to recreate that sound on this one, but I'm going to add the super badass to it. So I would do that by going to C. And now that we're in C, I'm going to go to edit mode so that we can start messing with it. And what did we have? We had the chorus, right? So the chorus is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure it's there. It's there. Okay, and then the delay was the high, so we got to go to the high bank. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I'm going to say I want to add the super badass, so now we got to go back down to the low bank. So we hit the bank again to go to low, and 1, 2, 3. We got to go 1, 2, 3. And now we should have this. Now we have the super badass, the chorus, and the digital delay. Let's hear that. So I like that, so we're going to hit store. And now, when we go back to D, we should have it clean. So now we have two effects, we have two sounds. Let's go make another sound. We'll go to D. Alright, we'll go to B. And see there's nothing there. So on B we're gonna add the super overdrive. Let's get it up, which is number 2. Whoops. We're not in edit mode, see? So now it just went back to that bank. We gotta go back to that preset. I'm going to go back here and hit edit. And now I was going to add the super overdrive, which is 1, 2, 3. Let's say 1, 2, 3. This SC1 overdrive has like a little switch here that I've added to mod. I'll show you in another video. And I bet you're asking, what's this doing here? The wah-wah is actually going into the color box, and the color box is an Eve console emulator, and when you can turn it on and then use it with the wah-wah, which I'm going to do. I'm going to have the SD1 and the wah-wah and the color box. So all I got to do is go to number 1. Now the wah-wah. Let's hear without the color box first. And let's add the color box. And so now, let's take that off. That was the color box and the wah-wah. I'm going to take the wah-wah out. Before the whole setup, I also have a JAMMAN that I do to record my signal clean. And I also have a compressor. So my sound does, there's some coloring going on, but when you have so many pedals, you're going to get some coloring. I also, at the end of my chain, use a noise suppressor, watch. Which is kind of, I'm using not so much for a noise suppressor, because like it doesn't really suppress noise in this setting, as it does it's kind of like a boost. That's what's out, and that's what's it. Homing delay. What's this cat doing in here, man? This cat is like, cat is on fire. On fire and kitty on fire. Shake it, little mama. Well, there's a reason why I have the zoom at the end of the chain, because it has a drum machine. Sometimes use, but see, to use a drum machine, we have to add it, and it's at the end of the chain, so we have to go back to the banks over here. So where we got? Right now we got this super overdrive going. So I'm going to add a drum machine, which is in the zoom. So we're going to go to the bank, go back to the high, and it's the first one. So now we should have a drum machine. Tap tempo delay. Go low, you have a walk. Okay, let's take off that drum machine now. We're going to go back to the high bank. Go to high, go to A, take them off, and I'm going to hit store. And I'm going to keep this sound. So now we have our original sound. Remember? That's the chorus and the delay. Then we added this cat. We added the super badass to it, and it becomes a new sound. Probably noisy. Take that off. Let's go back. So now we have those three created. And let's go to A. Let's do one more. Let's go with his bayang. So he's like, start with him. 1, 2, 3 on the high. So we gotta go to the high. Whoops, we went to bank 1. We gotta go into, how do we do this? Oh, because we were in, that's true when you're, in any effect, like let's say we're in this effect, if you hit the pedal again, you go into bypass, and it goes right to your hand. I guess when you're there, you can't like edit and stuff. So you can't edit when you're in bypass mode. So let's get out of bypass mode. Let's go to number 1, and we're gonna go to the high. Back at 1, we're back at A, and we're blank. We're gonna go to edit. We're in high, but we want to get the bayang, the baby boom. So we gotta go to high. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These buttons are barefoot buttons. They're aftermarket. They didn't come with a pedal. Just got them recently. Let's use this looper since it's here. That's how a looper works. And that was two kind of loopers. This is a looper that switches your pedals, and this is a looper that makes loops out of little guitar lines. And I actually use this not so always as a looper, but just to capture ideas. It should actually be called a switcher because it's also confused with this kind of looper, that loops the pedals, it loops the riffs and sounds. And I actually use this one to record not just loops, but whole like practices, because it records hours and it has an SD card and it records up to 32 hours. And so I just plug it in and it cleans signal. I'm going to get a second one to record the end of the chain where it has all the effects in, because right now this will record, but it won't record the wah-wah and it won't record any of those. So even though you can move around the effects, you can't redo the wah-wah parts. And if you had like some wah-wah thing that you liked, it's gone. It's gone. It's in the air. But that's what a looper does. Don't let all the cables fool you. You had one at a time, and like I don't even know how it ended up looking like this, because when I started it was just one pedal, and so it's like everything else. When you start one at a time, it's easy, inch by inch, it's a cinch, mile after mile, and it takes a while or something like that. I don't know. I got that one wrong, but this is what a looper does, you know, essentially. And these are barefoot buttons. They're from a guy in Hawaii. And I bought them, and they're a really cool guy. And the only thing is that I don't know if I didn't tighten them enough, but like after about a week, they started popping out because they have Allen wrench threads on both sides, and I don't know if that'd be crazy glued or what, but they eventually pop off. And yeah, I got them because when I got this, I was actually using bare feet, which I really hate watching in a video. That's why I will never show you my socks in a video. But when I'm at home, I do play with my socks, and these buttons are so nice. I mean, it makes this. Before, it was kind of a pain to use this. It was kind of like a pain and pleasure thing. But now it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. So that's what loopers are. And it does have 8 banks, and whatever you store in it is stored in there. It has its own memory. So even if you unplug it, like whatever we save, other loopers, the ones that you turn off one and then turn on another one, those you don't store. Like you turn it off and that's it. You know, the next day it's off. And there's a higher one of this that has more features. It has MIDI switching, the Pro L.A, I think, from JOYO. But yeah, this comes in a purple. It looks like lady nail polish, which I didn't like, so I ended up getting the black one and adding these cool colors. I used the black one for down and the purple one for up. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And before I used to plug all these up, and I'd be plugged dancing, you know. And it's no fun because, you know, like, 'cause you can't go from a clean sound to a distorted sound, like how we were hearing earlier. And now it's just like, there's so many things I haven't even discovered with this yet, like combination, but that it is the JOYO PXL8. That's what you get, kids. Let's play something. Let's burn something out. So that's what a JOYO PX-LA does, man. Makes your life more comfortable and easy. It lets you do things you didn't know you could do, like play guitar and have a cat make love to your foot. Cause that's literally what happened. I literally was like, literally. What is this? Most of these people are dead. And here is some people that are dead. There's one guy that died. I think this guy died. I think that guy died a long time ago. Back here. I think one of those guys is dead too. The guy covering his face. They want me to see him. Let me see. I got some more dead guys. This guy's dead. I got these guys dead. What is this? Most of these people are dead. Except for Homer Simpson. I think McMars is technically Stanley, but I think he technically is dead. Ozzy, oh man. I think that he's just I think that he's not actually Ozzy anymore. I think Sharon went to Disney and had some animatronics. Didn't mean that. And she's been using it since the 80s because the way Ozzy shakes his head, suspiciously Pirates of the Caribbean-ish. Yeah. Fucking cool. Right then. That's it. I need some beer. Felt like Morrissey when I was playing. This cat made me feel like Morrissey. Thank God it wasn't a man cat. I hate you. You! Stop this. Stop. Well, shit, showing. Anything I missed, I'll get in the narration. You goddamn bastard. You watching this still. Remember, kids, stay in school, pick up the dog poo, take out the trash, and other stuff. Well, good night from Guitar Fever L.A. I'm Fabian Dead.
And I'm Benny Guns.
This is Squeaky Linda, and this is Gatita. Squeaky Linda and Gatita.
Never forget David Bowie. And even Glenn Fry, man. Glenn Fry is top weight, man. So we've all passed in the last few months. And rock and roll, man. He needs to reload, man. But these guys are being called back up. You gotta repackage them.
There's a Valentine. These are my little China girls. These are tribute to David Bowie and his China girl. You got the little kids dressed up like little China girls. Little China.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all.
Alright kids, we've reached the end of Guitar Fever L.A. We hope you've had fun. Hope all your dreams came true. I hope we didn't spoil anything for you. And I hope that you find love on Valentine's Day. And this cat wants love.
Thanks for watching another episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
If you don't subscribe, Baby Jesus, see, he's very picky.
Yes, he only wants to subscribe to channels that have a lot of followers. So
Yeah. We need you guys. Alright. La la la. La la. Does whatever else does it do. Oh no, we got got. She got got. Alright, Guitar Fever, man. Let's... I think I got a better. Oh, it was this big. I swear it was like about this big.
thanks for watching another episode of Guitar Fever LA.
I'm Fabian Dead, wishing you a merry Valentine's and happy, joyful day.
And I'm Benny Guns, reminding you to keep your nuts clean by using DUNLOP's guitar polish.
Don't commit suicide on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. At least wait till St. Patrick's Day.
You must.
And now teleport out.
Remember who you are.
We're coming down at the speed of sound. Coming down at the speed of sound. Floating high above the clouds. The wind begins to toss us around. The women scream and the child's free. They lost their minds and can't even speak. We're coming down and it'll hit the ground. We're coming.
Sexy as cutie.
Shut your mouth.